All right, we're live. Okay, thanks for joining us, guys. So we're a bit late getting going. We were just doing some stuff, fixing some technical difficulties. If you do see any lag on this stream, please let me know in the comments so that I can fix up the connection a bit more, because it's just one of those things. One of those things. Today on stream, well, I'm also on Peter's channel, but Peter's on my channel. We're co-streaming. So I am Richie, Crypto Mischief. This is Peter, the Crypto Arborist. And
what's going on, guys?
Yeah, and we're here to talk about Texit. So how you doing today, Peter? How's life?
And man, shoot, fine as frogs here, counting it down to Christmas. Just got a Texitcoin payment.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Always good. Nice. What'd you get?
Let's see. I got 8.79 TXC today for it's I'm working at 20 miners right now.
Man, that's good. So 8.9. Let's check out some. So today, before we get going, we can check out CoinMarketCap where Texit is listed. We can see what's going on. Price holding good. Bitcoin is very volatile these past couple of days, and Texit, if you look at especially on the yearly, I think it's a very strong forward growth, right? Yeah. Definitely like we're in the middle stage now, I think, of the grow out of the project. But if you got that's Texit at $3. It's a nice daily payment you get in there.
Yeah. Nice. And the key to it is it's every day and it's automated. So you really just can't beat it.
Yeah. Like here, I can come to my wallet here. This is just every day. It's just earning TXC. Just comes straight in the hot wallet. It's perfect.
It's you want to see my private key? It's victorious, almost like a mission from somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Security first. I use the hot wallet. If you're in America, you can get the cold wallet, right? Like a ledger.
Yeah.
The hot wallet is good, but hopefully they bring out a hot wallet. The hot wallet is good, but hopefully they bring out a cold wallet for everyone because it is it is secure, but it's not the most secure. For example, here I could just click.
So just so you'll know, Richie, they've got a public address and it's I forget what they call it, but there's two different addresses for each wallet. One where you can view the balance and one where you can actually access it and send and receive.
Oh, okay. And I know there's an app as well, right? But I don't know if that only works in America or it works overseas as well.
No, it works overseas.
Oh, cool. I might download that then. And then because you can't interact on the app, but you can just watch your rewards come in and in and in.
No, right? You can send and receive.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, maybe I'll get that one. It's a pretty good idea. But yeah, so Texit. Yeah. So Peter's coming on. Peter asked me to join the stream today because I just recently joined Texit about 8 or 9 days ago. And Peter's been in it for a lot longer. When did you first join this project?
So I joined August 1st. Okay. I was when I first joined, I got one miner, and you know it is, Richie. When you get into a project, you dip one toe in it, check it out, see what you think about it, see if it earns. Most importantly, see if you can sell some of it. And I pretty much just collected rewards for the first 2 months. And once I was able to cash out, not once but twice, I was like, okay, I'll give this a bigger shot and try to team build after that. And the results went really fast, really quickly.
Yeah, man. And so you must have gotten around about when Texit was about $2, right?
Yeah.
Your entry.
Yeah, if you can pinpoint August 1st on there, that's exactly when it was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, about $2, $2 roughly.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and what attracted you to Texit?
So first and foremost, the passive income. And then secondly, once I got into it and really started to understand it, the team building aspect to it, you know how it is in a lot of these projects that you get into, whoever gets in early reaps the most benefit, blah, blah, blah. But on this, like, for example, you came under my team, which I'm very grateful for, but when people come a referral from me, I can put them under your tree and you can benefit off that equally as well on this binary system that Texitcoin has set up, which is really nice. Some would say it's tremendous.
No, yeah, it has a little bit of a different commission or affiliate system to any that I've seen before is kind of a tweaked version of already successful models. And they have a lot of, I would call them filters or limitations, which mean that people can't game it too much. Because that's always the downfall of a good affiliate system, can be that it gets ahead of itself, right? And
Right.
they have certain ways with this system which attracted me, that means that someone can't just sit on their ass and do nothing and still get the great rewards from the system. They need to be actively engaging inside of the Texit, promoting Texit, and pushing Texit to continue to get rewarded from the commission system of it. Definitely.
One thing that really piqued my interest in the beginning is when they were talking about the miners, is the fact that you can only personally buy 9 miners. You cannot buy any more. So I was like, wow, that's really interesting. Now, what they do is they incentivize you that if you buy nine right out the gate, they'll give you 2 as a bonus, or if you buy 5, you'll get 1 as a bonus. So that was interesting. But the formulas that they put together on how you have to work to get more miners, and specifically team build and help people underneath you build their own teams, is what really just, I was like, wow, this really just works. Because it's very confusing at first, like you said, because it's different than anything else that, I mean, you know, it is use my referral link, come on board, and just, hey, hope you do well. But on this, you don't ever really disconnect. You help each other all the way down the road.
Yeah, exactly. I just realized my sound might be a bit weird. Let me change that. I think that's better. It's one of those days. Yeah, because the limitations they have, well, the bonuses they have and the limitations. Let's talk about first the bonuses of their system, right? The bonus I've noticed is that if you buy even one package into Texit, right, what then happens is that you can start working to try and onboard other people. If you onboard, is it 3 people onto Texit, then you get yourself 1 free mining seat, right?
Correct. And,
so
what happens is they add a bonus to it. If you do it again within 30 days, they give you another bonus, and then they give you a fast start bonus on top of that. So there's really incentive to take off right out of the gate, getting on top of this.
Definitely. So I've noticed that actually, because I've been actively team building since I got into this, because I think I had a question today from one of my new sponsors, and he asked, what should I do now? Should I sell an ROI? Can I compound my Texit coin? What's the play here? And I said, well, you can do both of them. You can compound your Texit coin into more miners, or you could just sell your Texit coin to get towards your ROI. But the smartest way to do this is to be active inside as well. Like, use it for, say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, get used to everything about the project. And then once you're pretty comfortable with it, onboarding just 2 people. If, say, you've only got them with $995, right? And then you onboard 2-3 people, you're going to double your output immediately, right? So it's definitely edging on the side of, if it works for you and you're enjoying it, then you tell other people about it. And if you do think that it's going to be a printer in the future, then you can financially benefit from it right now. And it's definitely the strongest commission system I've seen in a long time for a project.
Yeah, huge. And it's very performance based. I mean, because you're right, you can't sit down and get this. You have to do some work.
Yeah, exactly. And that's fair enough, fair enough. Why not? Yeah, because I was, and then how, because a lot of people say, okay, I'm interested in the project, and we're going to get into actually what it is as well. But I thought first we could start talking about what attracted you, and it was actually the fact that you can build out from just your investment, right? You invest into something, you earn daily from it, but also you have the potential to earn more if you put the work in. It's kind of like having like a side hustle, essentially, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to get into the project, and what is the potential I see in it is the growth of development and the speed of development that's happening with this entire crypto coin layer 1 solution idea is genius, and it's following all the right narratives. It's I think it's going to be quite explosive. It has a potential to be massively explosive.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand in the beginning, Richie, that why it had to be on its own layer one. And once I saw what they were doing, was able to absorb what they're doing, but what really kind of won me over coming from the world of DeFi, when they came up with the wrapped Texit coin to where you can easily offload it into MetaMask and use it wherever you want, Tree, I would it's neat because you can basically use this as a passive income source to really do whatever you want.
True. Yeah, you're right. Because you can get paid the commission in hash, which would increase your miner seats, or you can take USDC, and that's straight money into the bank, or you can get paid in Texitcoin, which you can use in the future for multiple amount of things. It's on Ethereum chain, it's on Texit chain, it's on exchanges. There's lots you can actually do with the coin as well. So you're essentially earning more crypto to then use in other ways as well, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesomeness.
What
do you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it. Well, I was going to say, what do you think? Like, I'd call it like a rookie mistake, right? So if someone was to get into Texitcoin, what do you think would be something that would be their biggest mistake?
The biggest mistake is to not tell your friends, because in something like this, this is literally crypto made easy. I mean, because this is something similar to your creation that you can get into it, set your phone down, come back in 3 months, 6 months, even a year, and your rewards will still be there and you can still do something with them.
Yeah. So you're leaving money on the table if you're not telling your friends, right?
Yeah, because a lot of people say, well, I don't have a network to build. Well, that's okay. You've got to have at least 2 or 3 friends. And I mean, the 1, 2, 3 free. I mean, I've seen you and some of the people underneath you. What is wrecked at 7 already? And
yeah. Let me check. Yeah, because R2R Thomas G also joined. So he joined as my left leg, which is really good for my team because it means that I can focus on building out my right leg. This is quite deep on, like, it's a deeper understanding of how their commission system works, but it comes down in 2 legs, right? So you need to have both of these legs working at the same time. If you can find someone to come in on your side, on your team, right, or essentially you're their sponsor, who have the ability to attract more people, that means that you only need to focus on one side of your structure, because both of these structures have to continue to grow if you want to continue earning from the commission system. So yeah, Thomas G came on board. He loves this kind of platform as well. So he's been very prolific. He's picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a lot, right, of people under him. And then
those
the people
are
under him,
carryover points from last week.
Yeah, exactly. And he's also continuing to onboard, and his onboards are onboarding, right? And what I notice is, because I'm not going to show his team because that's a bit rude, right? But essentially what he's done is he has followed similar to what I've done, where he has people on either side, but some of the people on one of his sides are actively onboarding as well, which means that they're picking up points that they're then coming up to Thomas's team as well. And all the points that they're getting are going through the team, like you were saying. So for example, Thomas has one sponsor and then one under him, but then when Thomas gets a second sponsor, his first sponsor also gets a point, meaning that he himself, the first sponsor, only now has to start focusing on the other side, right? So this is a very smart system.
Miner that's sold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's good. Like, it's like, and one of the things I like the dashboard, actually, because if I can come and show this. So this is my account currently. So I'm doing pretty well, up to 600, which is good. So in a week, I've managed to turn 100, a purchase of 100 Hashpower, and now it is 600, right? which means before I was getting, where are we? Back 10 days ago, I was getting 0.44 Texit a day, and now it's gone up to 2.64. So 3.6, it's coming up to $10 a day, right? Which is growing, right? So for the initial purchase of 995, now we're up to getting $10 a day, which has drastically reduced my ROI. Before I was looking at almost a 2-year ROI, but from spending a week, putting in some time to make content, I made some articles, made some tweets, made some videos, contact some friends, and then you can slowly start to grow your potential of getting much, much higher rewards. So that's the power of their program. If you do just want to buy the package and sit and wait for the future of the project, it's also a strategy, right? But I would say the best way to do this is to plan. There's no rush, but to plan how you might be able to pick up. For example, even if you bought one seat, picking up 3 people under you would then double your output, which is fantastic, right? So I would advise that is the best way to go. Let's talk about the Hashpower, because I'm a bit confused about this. So on the dashboard, what you're going to see is this, right? So this is the daily, but if we come to like the monthly, right? We have a yellow line and a green line, right? What's all this about?
So the yellow line is the yellow line is sold Hashpower. The green line is purchase Hashpower. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've got to go back and check to see exactly what that means. I'm not going to try to make stuff up, but
is it? What I'm assuming is that purchase Hashpower means that the actual tangible mining machines that
yes
that they're like they're earning the output, they're the blocks they're finding essentially, right?
Yeah, I've got that answer right here. Let me find it real quick.
And that's the thing, like a lot of people in this have no idea about mining, right? And have never mined crypto before.
Right.
And that's the thing, because not everyone's a miner, right? If you want to, have you ever tried to run a mining machine or any mining equipment?
I had one a couple of years back with a crap ton of GPUs on it, and I had to avoid divorce and shut the thing down because it was screaming. Screaming louder than a chainsaw outside of Richie's apartment.
Yeah, because I've never really done any mining. I've bought a virtual miner before. We had a Caspa miner that was using Ice River. There's a website where you host a miner, but in the end, I was paying more electricity fees than I was getting tokens every month. So it wasn't worth it, right?
So there's a real estate guy down here who has bus, and they are vacant, and he has to broker cheaper electricity with the power company. It's very interesting.
Jesus. And that's the thing with Texit. There's no electricity fee. We're not paying the electricity. We're not paying the rent for these mining facilities. They have a lot of miners that they're continuing to build. The plan is for Texitcoin to create the largest crypto mine in Texas, is what they're getting towards. So in terms of, mining companies mining Bitcoin or Litecoin or Dogecoin or whatever in Texas, Texit will have the largest facility combined across all of their miners.
Oh, which is Richie, sold cash is existing miners, purchase hash is apparently new miners being added on.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because it's quite funny because this project has so many people who are really behind it, and they have quite a large army of people who are against it. It's really, you know the food Marmite?
Yeah.
So some people love it, some people hate it. So Texit is similar, right? So usually when I make videos or tweets about Texit, I do get some people who are, let's say, I don't want to say fudding, soft fudding, I guess would be the one. One guy, he was getting quite technical with the idea of mining the Texitcoin because of actually this comment here from Brett, right? He says it's not open source code, so only Texit can mine it, right? Which is true, right? So Texitcoin is similar to Litecoin, right? So if we come to, for example, Coin Market Cap, we can find Litecoin, right? Or CoinGecko, right? So Litecoin, we all know it. It's a very safe and quite reasonably fast and well adored coin that's been around for a long time, since 2013, right? All-time high $400 twice for Litecoin. Okay, so Texitcoin is very similar to Litecoin, and but it's private, right? So it's not everyone can mine Texitcoin. You need to be allowed to mine Texitcoin. At the moment, I think there is a plan to make personal miners for it in the future, but right now it's a private network.
Yeah, it was something mentioned about cross-chain mining or something like that coming up in the future, but that's not the front discussion right now is to get the mine built, which is obviously step one.
And the discussion it was quite a long argument I was having with this guy on, I think it was on YouTube with this guy. And he said, if Texitcoin is a private mine, it's only privately mineable by Texit. Why do they need more hash power? You could sit a mobile phone on their desk and mine it, because they're the only one mining it, right?
Right.
What's his logic? But for example, with something like Litecoin, right? And Texitcoin is a copy of Litecoin, because I did research this, because it's quite it's a scary argument. It doesn't work like that, because the thing is, if Texit wants to scale, for example, they have their own blockchain explorer, like I was showing you my wallet here, right? People are sending transactions on the network. If we want the network to be fast and smooth, they have plans to use payment methods for Texitcoin as well, going to fairs and using TXC coin to pay for things. If the network doesn't have strong enough hash, then they'll drop blocks. They will miss blocks, right? So not only will there be less income for people who are mining it because they're missing blocks, because they don't have enough power to find the blocks, right? And once you miss a block, it's gone. You can't come back and find it later. And they might miss transactions, right? Which would be awful. Imagine they launch their payment system and half the transactions are getting stuck or blocked, not going through. So that's what I think is the reason for getting more hash power. I don't know if it's necessarily getting higher rewards on the coin, but higher transaction speed and, well, more trustworthy transactions, and then ultimately more utility for the project, which should, in theory, raise the price of the coin, is kind of how I see it. But there's a lot of data here.
Well, there's a lot, man,
on how it all works. And the transparency is key, right? As well. Transparency is pretty good on this one as well. But we are seeing, the rewards went up yesterday to 105,000, but then down today to 96,000. So I'm not sure how this works around about that.
It's interesting to hear them talk about the way their units are set up in different locations. Having a family and a life, it's hard to catch all the miners updates. And what's really been really nice about the project is every Tuesday, Bobby gets online and gives a weekly update on the project. So, I mean, he talks about hash, market conditions. He talks about hash rates. He talks about all kind of things. So, didn't make it this week. I've been busy, but yeah, that's kind of his thing right now, talking about all that.
Yeah, I watched it last week. It was incredible. He talked a little bit about the price, because they do have this plan to get to $16 by February, and he was essentially saying, if they're going to get to $16 by February, then they need to really motor on, because it's at $3 right now, right? So it's a big challenge. And he said they were on track. So the idea that they're using is that they have such large reserves of capital that they're using liquidity to try and hold the floor of the price, to then move up to the next level of price, let it level off, and then move up again. And it's a test to see if the coin is ready to sit at that price in the market. And he said when he pushed it up to, the last time was up to about $5, and they tried to hold it twice, but twice there was essentially I would imagine there's probably early miners taking profit, which is healthy. But he said because there were early miners taking profit, the price was not able to stay at the $5 mark. He could have continued to put more and more liquidity. He said he put in $200,000, then he put in $100,000 liquidity, and then he said, well, if the price doesn't want to stay on the mission that he wrote out of how we're going to get there, then it would be foolish to continue to just inject more and more capital to try and force this. The only way to get there is that the price wants to get there as well at the same time. So he spoke about that for a while, which was quite a reasonable way to speak about coin performance. Because
you talk about early adopters selling.
No, he didn't mention that, but that's what I'm imagining, right? He didn't say that.
That was like 2 meetings ago. He was talking about the people that got in at 1 penny, and just from getting in early, they're now multimillionaires. So he was like, congratulations.
With Blue Chip Drip, you guys are rocking.
Yeah, they are the legend.
Yeah. Hopefully he's going to join us on Friday or Thursday. Friday for me, Thursday for you, right?
Yes.
That'd be fun. I've got to set up that stream after this one. So he talked about that, and then he was like, well, and anyway, we need to get on with what's going on. And he said, we need to purchase more miners, right? So live in the AMA, he sat down, went through Telegram, showed all of his chats on Telegram, full transparency, and then spent millions of dollars on mining equipment there, like as in did all the transfers, sent the funds, got the confirmation in Telegram, and then like, okay, it's coming all over. And another thing about the mining, which I think is quite fascinating, is they're not just going to be mining they're not just mining Texitcoin, right? In these mines. So they're making these giant mines, largest mining operation in Texas, but they're not just mining Texitcoin. They're also going to be mining Bitcoin, and they're going to be mining Litecoin. Right. And the reason to do that is because then they can pay for the electricity fees by selling the Litecoin and selling the Bitcoin, essentially mining their own coin for free is the big plan.
I'm gonna tell you, man, overall, it really is a fascinating operation. And talking about opinions on either side, I can tell you this: what is really refreshing about this project is, I'm saving a lot of my coins for the price appreciation, but it's really nice to know that if you do need the funds for something, the LP that they have is so thick. I love thick liquidity that they can you can cash out very easy, and there's a very easy method to do it.
Yeah. How to cash out then? I haven't sold any Texit yet.
Let me give you this. Let me show you this link. It's let me share this for you. You may send it to you.
Yeah, I had it before. Oh, I was. Is it you have to like wrap it first, right?
Yeah, here it comes.
Okay.
Send it to you right now.
Okay.
There you go.
RatTexit exchange. Oh yeah, I've used this because I sent RatTexit to Texit chain.
Yeah, I've done it the opposite way. I've sent Texit to MetaMask.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so here you have to send a minimum of 10, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. So to profit take, then it would be you need a minimum of 10. You can see here we have Texitcoin, and we're going to be sending the Texit is going to arrive as RatTexit. RatTexit lives on Ethereum chain.
Yes.
And the price is quite similar. Usually the RatTexit is more expensive than the Texit actually, which is because there's a lot of speculative trading going on with this one. So you have to send a minimum of 10. You get 10 for 10. You just put your email here in case there's a problem, and then your ETH address, and then you send it over. Once you get it over there, you can go to Uniswap, and that's where you can trade Texit. Okay, so you just come here. You want to be on ETH chain, so you choose. There's a lot of chains, so you go ETH chain, and that's where you'll find here RatTexit.
Something else you can do, Richie, that some people are doing. They're actually taking their Texit out of the layer 1 and they're providing LP on Uniswap to get more fees.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've been watching it. That would be if you come to pool, right?
It doesn't pay much. It's full range, but it's still something.
Yeah, and it means you're actually providing support to the connect this one. Yeah, you're providing support as well to the token price, which is always
Right.
a good thing, right? Yeah, you can find here RatTexit. So you can look at all the pools they have. They are V2. Yeah, so the price was 326. You see that earlier today. So it pumped up to 326, and then of course someone noticed that the price is $3 on Texit chain. So then they sell it down. Arbitrage, right? So you can actually arbitrage between RatTexit and Texitcoin as well.
Yeah.
So they have 114,000 at the moment. I think it's on V2. Let's see the pools.
Should be V2.
Yeah, well, they have yeah, in V3 they only have 3 pools, but there's only a couple $100 in there. So I wouldn't suggest that. What you'd have to do is to try pool it in V2. So if you wanted to do that, you'd have to go to pool new USDC and Texitcoin, right? And then you'd have to try and change this to V2.
Correct.
And this would be where you'd find the right pool. Yeah, and then you could add it in here. Yeah. So I'd say don't go into V3 or V4 because the liquidity is too low. So they really went for the simplest form of liquidity as well, which is kind of in like line with the.
It's very new coinish.
Yeah, exactly. It's in line with the general thinking of Texitcoin, right? Nothing to be complicated. They don't want people going in different ranges, going out of range, all this confusion. I don't think they've ever told anyone to supply liquidity, to be honest.
No, they have not. No, they're actually doing it internally.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not for Texit. I don't think most Texitcoiners understand liquidity farming as well.
No.
Yeah.
I actually asked a question about it on the Zoom, and they were like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Never mind." Never mind.
Unidoodle?
Yes. They drew it on a Unidoodle.
Yeah. Which does mean, if say in 3 to 6 months, and my aim for Texitcoin is to get 10,000 hash power, right? That's what I want. I want 10,000 hash power. So I need to first get to 1,000, then times that by 10 and get to 10,000 hash power. Because if you're mining with 10,000 hash power, you are making serious bank daily with this project.
I got to 13 miners, Richie, in 28 days simply by accruing points. And it is, if you, the key to it is if you want a team build, there's some people, they acquired team members, not online, just telling people about it and showing them how to onboard. A good way to onboard, the wallet I was telling you about, you tell somebody, hey, download this and I'll give you a couple of Texitcoin. And then after that, when they see that, they'll think about it. And then after that, they'll be in. But I'm telling you, man, Texitcoin has helped add to the tree token treasury. It's helped to put funds in the LP for SUI decks. It's helped to do all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The power of a great like commission system. It just endlessly pays you. Like I made a short of this guy, a young 22-year-old who got into Texitcoin early. He must have onboarded early on. And then he said, yeah, I'm making about $9,000 a week with Texitcoin.
I saw that crap, man. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, 22 years old, man. And then he said, and to be honest, I don't do anything anymore. The money just keeps coming in because he's already set it all up and it's just continued to come in. He must have just gotten a load of miners and probably chose his commission to go into Hashpower. And then he just sits and enjoys it, 22, like I haven't seen that kind of potential from systems since probably I was in a project called Drip before, and that was making that kind of money for people. And that didn't have what Texitcoin has. It didn't have anything tangible. It didn't have its own layer 1. It didn't have mining rigs. It didn't have upcoming payment solutions for the project as well.
And
what do you know about this
Go ahead.
What do you know about this payment thing that they're planning to do?
So it's really fascinating. They're working on what's called a downtown digital dollar for the I forget which Texas towns it is, but they're working on a layer 2 for their blockchain to where they can for fairs, festivals, things like that. Basically, they want the Texitcoin blockchain to power these layer 2s. Like you were talking about, they want to build the mine to where all the payments are consistent. It's freaking genius. So, yeah.
And you'll be able to go to these events that they're running and buy things with Texitcoin.
Yeah. So basically, you show up at the event, there's a kiosk there, and you exchange your fiat currency for some of this layer 2 currency, and you go in and buy things that you like, and then you go from there. And then if you hang on to it, it could go up in value.
Yeah. That's cool. That's
just that concept in general is fascinating and quite frankly bullish to me. So yeah.
Well, yeah, because it gives real value to the coin that people are holding. And I've not seen, like, this is one of the reasons I'm really quite bullish on this project is because like I mentioned earlier, it fits into this narrative, right? Because when the president of a country openly says that you should probably be buying crypto, right? It's what he said. And definitely since Trump's come in power, the charts haven't reflected his bullish statements about crypto. For sure, we're quite down from when, after he launched his meme coin and it all went wrong, right? But what he did say, and when the president of a country says you should probably be thinking about crypto, that means that a large percentage of the population are going to hear what the president says, and it's going to sit in their mind. And over time, it's going to grow. And this idea, like, okay, the president says I should do this. Before I thought it was a scam. Before I thought it was a risky investment, but the president said I should do it, right? And then say you're in Texas, and then suddenly you realize not only is the president of the country saying that you should be getting into crypto, but then a man like Bobby Gray has made a cryptocurrency for your entire state, right? Like, these two are going to collide into people accepting, like, okay, then the president says it's good, and now we have our own one. We can use it to buy things. This could go up in value over time. The dollar probably won't.
Yeah.
This could be the first example of the cryptozation of currency in the States.
There's a good comment from Blue Chip Drip about this, and this shows the revenue potential of this.
Okay. They're targeting replacing merchant pay systems with the community dollars. In Texas, that's an estimated $1.5 billion in revenue from merchant pay system fees.
There you go.
Wow. Merchant pay. Interesting. So what's merchant pay like a payment app?
Like in other words, instead of using Visa and the company getting credit card fees, the fee system would be off of this.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you think about that from a business perspective, that's unbelievable.
Yeah. And then for a business owner in Texas, say the Texitcoin come in and say, hi, you're a local Texas business. Would you consider accepting Texitcoin in your business? It's a Texas focused, made in Texas crypto company. And the president says you should be getting into crypto. Like, I'd say that improves the chances of all small businesses and medium-sized businesses saying, yeah, okay, let's do this. Because it's being encouraged, right? Would you possibly see other states copying this model? What do you think?
Yeah, they've actually mentioned Florida. I think they mentioned one more. I really don't remember. I work for in any place that can potentially bring in fees of this magnitude. Because you're talking about replacing Square, Cash App, Venmo, any of those type of payment systems. It makes too much sense. It does.
Yeah, man. What do you know about the founder?
I did some very brief research on him. He has spoken before Congress. He's apparently talked with Rand Paul, which is quite fascinating. He apparently tried to do this with gold and silver, and then he started to infuse crypto in this to make it into an honest money system. I really like his conviction about honest money. There's a ton of different opinions about him, but I'm big on reserving opinion until I see work ethic and proof of work. So I'm just the product is working up to right now as we're talking. So he's obviously doing something right.
I was trying to researching because I was making some slides. Like this is the kind of stuff you can do, right, to try and onboard basically. So I was trying to make some slides of my own, because there are other kinds PDFs and PPT files and things on Texitcoin, but like none of them had really had the flow I was looking for. So I was trying to find some information on Bobby Gray, so I googled him. But this is still work in progress. But the things I found were
you see the second bullet point where you say created the original physical Bitcoin coin.
I don't know what that means. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was the original ledger. That's the same technology that Texitcoin uses.
Oh, it's the ledger. Okay. I thought it was like the mold of, people you can buy like a toy.
No, I was thoroughly confused too, because I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute! No, that's the thing you buy on eBay for $10." But no, it's the same thing. He just incorporated it now into Texitcoin.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it says Bobby Gray, founder and fearless leader, because that's what he calls himself. He says he's fearless. So it says he established the American Open Currency Standard in 2008, which is quite a while ago in the grand scheme of things. I haven't researched what the American Open Currency Standard is yet. This is just, I was making this yesterday. So I'm going to change this to create the original physical Bitcoin cold wallet, essentially, right?
Correct.
For storage. Okay. And he served as an expert witness before the U.S. Congressional Domestic Monetary Service Subcommittee in 2012. So
that's the part where I was talking about him testifying in front of Congress.
Okay. So and I've heard rumors that he's had meetings with some very, I'd say, high up or experienced people in modern cryptocurrency as well recently as well. Dinners and gone to different exhibitions and things that they're also at. So there could be some confluence and connection coming up with what he's building and what's happening in the States with this kind of allowance of this. We have a comment from Brett. Tom Lee said there are only 4 million Bitcoin wallets with a $10,000 balance, but there are over 900 million retirement accounts with over $10,000. That's a potential 200x in growth. Yeah, that would be if retirees start falling into, deciding to invest in crypto as opposed to into timeshares. Well, I mean, what do retirees usually purchase, right? Property, timeshare property, real estate, right? Yeah. They then decide not to purchase real estate and decide to go into cryptocurrency instead. I mean, you were telling me about your own mother, right? And her ideas for like investing, and like it is. Do you think she's been swayed by the president?
No, she's been swayed by Sonny Boy.
Okay, interesting.
But no, but it does back up her convictions when she sees the president talking about it. It gives her more information to soak in about it. Yeah, Brett's right. They do buy ETFs.
They do. Yeah, they buy ETFs. Yeah, and he did. Yeah, he met with Donald Trump Jr. as well.
He did.
He did. Yeah, who's massively behind crypto. Yeah, they buy ETFs. It's true. Do they buy crypto ETFs though? That's the question. Not possibly. It's growing. Could be growing. Yeah. So that's Bobby Gray. So you can find him every single week live on the Texit YouTube channel, which is great. They go long as well. It's like 2 hours. So if you do have 2 hours in your week to sit down and learn more about what's going on with Texitcoin, then the information is there, which is one of the, I think it's called Team Texit, Team Texitcoin.
No,
Yeah,
Team
this one.
Texit is not the official Texitcoin YouTube channel. That is
Oh.
another Texitcoin team.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I have
Yeah,
them here, right?
what they do is they actually take the Zoom recordings and upload it to that channel.
Smart. And then they onboard from there, right?
Correct.
Do you think then they have the yeah, because this is the Zoom recording. Yeah, this is where I'm actually watching them, right? And then I guess do they leave a oh no, they don't leave a link. That's pretty good. So they don't leave their own team link when they
Well,
upload.
that's good because I'll share the recordings then.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. So yeah, you can come in like this one's 2 hours and like they just go through. Here he's going on to his Telegram, he's going on to his backend. This is the backend server for Texitcoin. He's like there's absolutely nothing being held back from what he's planning to do, which I really enjoy that. Yeah, so you can see just endless amounts of content. You want to convince people that there's a mine. Here is physical evidence of the mine. You want to think like about your marketing mix. Essentially, if you wanted to try and encourage people to earn from, if you wanted to earn commission from Texit, then you need to think about, it's called like, I guess the 4 Ps, right? Place, it's Texas. Product, it's a crypto coin that's being essentially greenlit by American government, right? You have your, I guess you could go 7 Ps. You have your physical evidence, which would be your mining rigs being built, hash, like with the fog hashing, Texitcoin things here. You have the process that's extremely easy to purchase as well. Process for getting involved with Texitcoin is very easy. It takes generally, I think, a person. How long did it take you to buy your Texitcoin miner?
It took about 30 seconds because I used USDC on base.
Exactly right. It's very, very fast. So the process is also good. And also the people, they have quite good customer service. Once you're in the project, you have a support system for that. Let me find this. So you can come here.
And also what's neat about getting onboarded, Richie, if you onboard people or if I do, you can actually onboard somebody at a slight discount, which is interesting.
Okay. What I've been doing is sending Texitcoin to people who I onboard. So I send them like $50 as like a welcome to Texitcoin kind of thing, which works just as well. I guess it's 6.5 a dozen, right?
Yeah. There's 1,000 ways to make it the right way.
Yeah. So you can come into, so if I come to the overview here, you can come here to support. If you're in here, if you have any questions or issues with Texitcoin, I had one yesterday where the sign up was from the UK, but for some reason is asking him about the cold storage wallet. The like we have here that created the original physical Bitcoin hard wallet. What Bobby did was made one for Texitcoin. So if you're in America and you join Texit with a mining seat, right, then you'll be sent this cold storage wallet. You have one, Pierre?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got one. I can't get one. Too far away. But so
they actually send you 2 coins. They send you a Texitcoin one, and if you don't have a Ledger or a MetaMask, they send you an Ethereum one too.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. So if you're in the States, then you're going to be able to set that up with your dashboard. If you're outside of America, you don't need to do that. You can just use the hot wallet, which is this one here, right? Like the online wallet.
So here's what's really neat about onboarding. If you're in the States, there's nothing to set up. Once you sign up, they just ship you your coin, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you want to send and receive, when you get it, you can. There's plenty of YouTube videos about it, but you scan the back of it, and it turns it into a hot wallet, and then you can take your coin, put it in a safe, and you can send and receive right out of your wallet.
That's wild. It's so smooth, right?
Yeah.
You said it takes like 2 weeks for the coin to arrive, though, right?
It takes between 2 to 4 weeks, but the thing of it is, right when you sign up, you're earning Texitcoin right when you sign up.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you team build, you can earn bonus miners right when you sign up as well. So if you sign up and then sign somebody up 5 minutes later, or if you sign up 3 people in the first hour of you signing up, you can get a bonus miner that quick.
Yeah, that's great. For me, because I'm outside the States, so it's actually quite good because you're in the States, then you have the experience of joining from like their initial system. I guess their initial onboarding system was to try and just attract Texans to buy Texitcoin, right?
Right.
But it's spread out. It's now international. They have Australian communities, they have British communities. I'm not sure if they're yet getting big in Asia, but this is the kind of structure that you know, Asia loves this kind of structure as well, and they love mining. So I think it could take off if it just has the right amount of marketing in emerging markets inside
They're
Asia
in
as
the
well.
other category, which is close to 9%.
Yeah, yeah, because we have US 28,000 miners, Texas 15,000 miners, Florida 4,000, other 5,000, Australia 1,200, and New Zealand for some reason 1,200. A lot of Texitcoin miners in New Zealand. So for all the internationals, so not US, not Texas, not Florida, so other Australia and New Zealand, you're going to use the hot wallet, which is this. The problem I had yesterday was that one of our new team members is from the UK, but it was asking him for the cold storage wallet, the coin wallet. So, you know, you can just come down to support, and you come down here to support, and there's endless amounts of ways to get in touch with them. Once you're in touch with Texitcoin, you'll get an email, and then you can just start to speak to that email address in that chat. Of course, they're dealing with 50,000 people, so it's going to take sometimes a little bit of time because it is a real human being that's going to speak to you about what's going on. But I quite like the people behind the project in terms of the help available. It's clear.
The help is wonderful. I mean, it's
Yeah.
if you have a question, there's no wrong question. Because like your friend from the UK who did that, chances are they made a simple mistake and said they were from the US. So that's what prompted them to say, oh, well, you're going to have a coin sent to you, and support and fix that.
Exactly right. Exactly. And then because and people need to be careful here, right? Because, for example, this person came into my Telegram chat, the Crypto Mischief chat, which is a public chat, and he said, "Oh, I've got an issue with Texitcoin," and he took a picture of his computer and sent it in the group chat. And I told him, mate, like, I deleted the picture and then had to get in touch with him privately because, of course, you don't want to be exposing any of your personal details in a public chat. You never know what can happen. You never know who's going to see things, what their intentions are, who's lurking in the shadows, right? So the fact that they do have a personal support channel is really good for Texitcoin's target market, which is a lot of people who are not yet involved with cryptocurrency. And it is very easy to get scammed in crypto. I'm sure we've all been scammed in crypto before. So it's definitely so definitely that's, and he's quite experienced actually, so he knows what he's doing. But it could be very simple, for example, with a hot wallet like this one here I was saying before, like with this here, it would just take me clicking this, bink, and then that's going to pop up, right? And then wallet drained. So you need to be careful with your security and with your communication once you get your Texitcoin miner set up as well.
And also, just so anybody will know, if you sign up through either one of our teams, when you get your coin and you want to show it online, put your thumb over the QR code, because if you hold that coin up and the QR code shows on the screen, your funds are just like showing the private key. They are done.
Oh, wow. Has that happened before?
Well, I will put 2 and 2 together when there's these big advisories that says cover your QR code before you show your coin. Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's called here, take all my money right now.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. Yeah. So for purchasing, what's going to happen is you can come here. So either in Peter's video or my video, you're going to see a link which will bring you to the buying form. So the buying of Texitcoin is a little bit Web 2 mixed with Web 3. Again, aimed at their target market of picking up people who are used to Web 2 style. So this would remind you more of purchasing something with your bank or on Amazon, right? As opposed to the way that we're used to now trading on DEXs and everything really fast and just happening like instantly. The miner will arrive instantly within about one minute. But the form, so for this, you need to fill out your names, your email. If you're in the US, you want to give your address, right? So you're going to use your phone number, you're going to use United States, and then give your address, your zip code, your city, because you need to get that free cold storage coin sent to your house, right?
Correct.
Which is definitely, like, I want one. I can't get one. Like, that's one of the reasons that I think this is a great project, because you get a shiny coin. Like, I wish they'd send internationally. So then after that, you can choose your package of how much you want to buy and how you want to pay, right? The prices for Texitcoin are set at one miner is $995. Then you can get a 3-pack for $2,985, or you can get the 9-pack, which comes with 2 free miners as well for $8,955. They have a list down here where you can choose the ones that you would like to buy. In particular, the buy 5 get 1 free, or the buy 9 get 2 free are always pretty good buys if you want to get more hash power than other people. But say you're just going to go 3-pack, you go here, you choose what kind of payment you want to use. Do you want to use, oh no, that's commission. Where's pay? Yeah, payment method, you can pay in crypto. You can pay in paper check, which is unbelievable. I didn't know they still existed. Paper checks,
yes,
but you can use them. I paid another miner, but generally most people are just going to pay in crypto. When you pay in crypto, you can pay in USDC on base chain or USDC on Ethereum chain. Is, I think, the best way to purchase the miner.
I tell everybody to do that. In America, I tell people go to Coinbase, buy Ethereum, send it to base, and then convert it to USDC.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to see here a sponsor. So this would be the person you want to be your sponsor. You can change it if you want to into anyone. And you have here, have a cold storage coin. And probably if you're just buying in for the first time, you don't have one.
Yeah, if you're new, do not put coin ID, hit submit. Because what they will do is when they ship your coin, they will infuse your coin ID to your account.
And Brett says you can do it all on your smartphone. I haven't tried that. But yeah, you can do it on your phone, which is always
download the TXC account, sir.
Yeah,
TXC wallet.
I want to see if it's available actually in other app stores.
In China?
No, I don't use the Chinese app store. The apps are awful. Well, actually, some of the apps are amazing. They have amazing payment apps. They have really good social media apps in China, apart from the fact you're not allowed to talk about things. But if you go into like functionality of you know, like, because we're talking about how Texitcoin want to do like payment with TXC, right? Like China have been doing it for 10 years, but just with Alipay RMB and WeChat Pay RMB. And it's essentially a stable coin that's not a stable coin because it's not a crypto, but imagine you had a Chinese money RMB crypto inside of a social media, and then you can pay for everything with it. And
oh, wow.
It's just anything, taxi, bills, flights, trains, everything. So they have the infrastructure for it, but they just don't let you talk about anything that's interesting or fun on social media. Yeah. But yeah, no, all their apps will track you more than most other apps. Let me see, Texit. No, it's not in the UK App Store, unfortunately. So could try like Play Store maybe, but yeah, so possibly it might just be an American
it's in the Google Play Store.
I found it TXC wallet is what it's called.
That's cool. It
I'm downloading it. It's coming.
Ding.
Yeah, don't know if you can see that TXC wallet. There we go. Texit wallet. Great. That's cool. Okay. So what I do then, I just put my private key into the wallet, I guess.
That's all you do.
Amazing. And you can transact on it.
Yes.
Wow. Texit, man. They got it. So you think they'll be using this application to do the payment?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Cool. So last question I have is, what are you most excited for going into the next, say, 3 months with Texitcoin?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm very bullish.
You're
I'm
bullish on
bullish.
Texitcoin.
I
All
feel
right.
tremendous. I am ready to see them roll out their layer 2. That's going to be very exciting. It's exciting to see a roadmap from them, and it's exciting to see the transparency that they lay out about all the good and the bad about the project. So yeah, that's what I'm most excited about.
I found the roadmap actually. Well, I made one. So yeah, this is what we were talking about before, the mobile wallet, iOS and Android. That's out. We just showed that.
There it is, merge mining.
Merge mining, which again, like some of these things, I'm not clear of what exactly they are, but what I think it is they're going to be mining other coins to pay their electricity and possibly use that for other things. They can use the coins for marketing, because we know they do a lot of marketing, right? Like heavy marketing. Yeah. So they might be using it for that. Next, custom in-home ASIC miners. So you can, in the future, you're going to be able to buy a real miner for Texitcoin, which is pretty cool. Space here, yeah. State level economic integration is what they're going for, and merchant adoption and integration is the future plans for this project. And that's why I'm in, right? There is always risk in crypto, right? And the risk, of course, is that it doesn't pan out and the Texitcoin doesn't become an adopted currency in Texas, and therefore the operation might become too expensive to run overall, the fees, electricity. Like, these are the risks of this project, because it is very much a startup. But the reward, if it does work and they do take off, is, in my opinion, well worth the risk. I don't want to be sitting on the sidelines if this actually pans out. If they're viral and full like power marketing, 50,000 miners, which must be at least 30,000 people, I think, now on board with Texitcoin. Yeah. Right. Purchasing in, it's a growing army, international army, getting stronger, getting larger. You can't knock like, this is how Texitcoin market, like I wish all crypto projects would market. You know what I mean? If like, they're just relentlessly always pushing aggressively to try and get their project in the eyes of everybody. They're in airports all over America.
Yeah, they're sponsoring the Dallas Stars NHL team. They were in Jesus Christ. Yeah, he was there too. And they were in the Dallas Christmas parade. I mean, they're all over the place.
Yeah. They had for the Dallas Christmas parade, they were pulling a float that had Miss Texas on it in a RatTexit car, a Texitcoin car. Like, why not? They're like, you know what? How do we like make this the best, the biggest thing, right? Like I love it. I love that kind of pushing. It's inspirational. It is.
I call it that in your face marketing, man. It's like, we're here, we're not going away.
Yeah, because I've seen it all in crypto. Usually, like, the project says, "Oh, we've just paid for getting ourselves on Times Square. You know, we're getting a big banner on Times Square." And then in reality, if you've ever been to Times Square, I haven't been there, but I've watched videos of what happens there. There's endless screens. There's so much visual candy that it's kind of hard to focus on anything anyway. And these people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for their video or crypto project to be up there for 1 minute or 2 minutes inside of a loop of a video, which is 1 hour long, right? So if the person isn't standing there watching it for 1 hour, then they're not going to see this thing. And anyway, they're going to be hit with so much other visual stimulation while being in Times Square that it's kind of defunct anyway. But
you need to go to Times Square, man.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to go. Well, hopefully Texitcoin is going to pay that for me.
Yes.
Yeah. What crypto project has ever mailed out welcome packages or sent congrats emails to participants for hitting milestones? No, they don't. They don't do that, right? They don't have that personal touch that Texitcoin does. Yeah. I'd say they won't put home miners out till they have a functional layer 2 with substantial transactions on it. I think so. That's probably.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. And I don't think there's a big market for home miners for Texitcoin at the moment, because a lot of the people who are purchasing into it don't want to do that. That's why they just want basically what you're buying with Texitcoin is you are paying for them to mine the coin for you. is
Yes.
possibly
Well,
the best
you're
way to
not
say
paying
it.
electricity. You're not paying for
Yeah.
real estate. You're not paying for any of that.
Yeah. You just pay them $1,000 and then they do all the mining. They buy all the mining gear. They pay all the electricity. They pay the staff. They have the technical know-how. You get to sit, look at your dashboard and collect your coins. And have the opportunity to bring more people in and get lots and lots of money for it. Like, look at this. Use total income from Texitcoin is $139 million in a year, right? This is their revenue. From that, 40% of that has been paid out in commission to people who are onboarding others onto Texitcoin. That is an incredible number. Like, that is a disgusting amount of money, Peter.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
They've taken it as income of 44 million. They use liquidity of $10 million. They're purchasing $13 million worth of mining rigs. They have overheads of $4.82 million on the year. And for promotion, they're using $10 million. $10 million promotional budget. Like, they know what's up, And also, to be honest, this 40% is promotion because people are getting paid to promote Texitcoin through onboarding. So really, about half of their entire revenue is used for promotion. Crazy. Cray.
and I tell everybody that comes on board, set your commission default to hash. Don't set it to cash.
I was thinking about that, right? Because if you get cash, you get $1,000, right? Say if you get one commission, you get $1,000, right? But then if you get hash, you get one miner.
No, here's the thing. If you get 3 points on each side, you get, instead of $1,000 cash, you get two miners. If you get 6 points on each side, it's $2,000 or 4 miners because you get a bonus of 2. And if you get 9 points on each side, that's $3,000 cash, or that's 6 bonus miners.
Yeah, that's a lot more then. Over time, that's going to be, and with on each miner because when you buy into Texitcoin, you are looking, if you just buy one miner and you say, okay, that's me, I'm just going to sit with my one miner, I'm going to see if this pans out over time. The current price of Texitcoin with the current output of coins per day for one miner, I think I figured it out, it was like around about a 500-day ROI, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, but then if you run the system and then say you get 2-3 people onboarded, you convince 3 people to go into Texitcoin, you've now turned your ROI into under a year just from that one movement. You've just doubled your output, and therefore you're closer to that goal, right? It's what should be done, I think. Benefits also of sponsoring teams. Team builders have different tactics on how they want to incentivize people to join their team over the other one's teams. Things I've done before with this kind of structure is either rewarding. So I get rewarded, I rain it down. This worked very well in other platforms before. You were saying before, another tactic could be that you can offer that they can get a miner for cheaper.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
If you onboard people yourself, you can actually onboard them at $50 less per miner.
Is that how does that work?
So say if I was going to onboard my next door neighbor, they would give me the $945 and I would put their information in, and then I would pay the crypto myself.
So who pays the other $50?
Nobody does. They charge you $945.
Oh, so if you already have one, if you want to get another one, you get 50.
Yeah, go to sponsorships.
Sponsorship. I've got to sign in again. I keep getting signed out. Hang on. Let me put my password in.
Secret screen, baby.
Secret. Oh, this is liquidity. This trading screen. Got shorted yesterday. It wasn't fun. Sponsorships. Oh, and then added, right?
Yeah. Now pull it back on there.
Yeah.
Now
added.
Hit add miner.
Add miner.
Now just put
Johnny.
blockchain.
Okay.
And then hit make the country China or wherever.
China. Sure. Republic of Tanzania. Vatican. Let's go Vatican State. Vatican State. Oh,
now,
the Holy See.
And then put a affiliate at whatever is required. Put that in.
Yeah.
Now go to package and you'll see the numbers. Oh, you got United States as the country.
Oh yeah. So it can't be. It needs to be the same. I've made it too confused. I've confused the form. United Kingdom. Yes. Let's make it simpler. United Kingdom. Played around too much and I got burned. Okay. My delete's not working. Why? I broke the form. Huh. It's kind of weird. United. Sorry for the dead air, guys. Having technical difficulties.
Now click on package.
Package. No, it's still not coming up. Wonder why.
Oh, you got to put in an email address.
Okay. Oh.
Whatever is required, you have to put that in.
Yeah. But then what you mean is, well, if we did fill this incorrectly, then it would bring up package, right? And then
so what'll happen is you'll put package. You could put like one miner, and when you hit submit, and when you go to make the crypto transaction, it'll give you that $50 off discount.
Okay, that's cool. Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So even if you send out 50 to a new member, they would then get it even cheaper.
Yeah. I think it's definitely just my placement member. What does that mean? Oh, where you put them in the tree, right?
Yes.
Cool. Placement position. Interesting. Okay. I'll play
you would have to select all that. And then once you do all that, then you could actually hit submit. But long story short, when you pick their package out and then you go to the next screen, it'll show $50 off per miner.
You've done this before, right?
Yes.
That's cool. The package says, we have defined in one sentence here. The package says 995, but when the QR pops up, it will say 945. Okay.
That's right.
Cool. That's pretty good, actually. So then could also onboard someone for 50, because what I've been doing is I've been sending $50 of Texitcoin to new signups, which has been quite good, because then I also I feel pretty good about it, because then I know that a new miner is more on the way to their ROI than they would be, so they're like, oh, okay, I'm already 5% of the way,
the people that are abroad, it may help onboarding if you help them with that, and that'll make sure that the system doesn't prompt them for a coin.
Yeah, true. That's true. Well, this has been very interesting. You're quite the pro in the Texitcoin, huh?
Well, thank you for the sympathy. Nah, man, it's a great system. It's a great team, blue chip drip, and everybody, man. It's there's people that are my mother's age in their 70s and 80s that are looking for alternative forms of income, and this has really been right up their alley. I mean, they have really enjoyed this.
Last thing I want to touch on is the idea of the seats filled. So some people ask me about this. Seats filled. Essentially, the idea is they want to onboard 1 million miners. I think it's 1 million.
Yes, that's correct.
Right. So far, there's 55.29 miners. Right. What I don't get, though, is that this 21% and this 55 isn't correct, because that'd be 250,000. But anyways, I'm not sure. Yeah. But it's essentially...
So if my memory serves me correct, that percentage in the total miners is they're not accounting for bonuses
okay.
Yeah, because remember there's bonus seats that are given out.
Yeah. Okay. But basically 21% seats filled mean that when this gets to 100%, there will be no more miners available to purchase for Texitcoin. By the time we get to 100%, this mine will be built. So you will essentially own your own share of the largest cryptocurrency mine in Texas, is the way I see this. And that is revenue for the next 138 years, which is the halving cycle of Texitcoin. So regardless of the price of Texitcoin, you, as long as this mine is running, you will get coins into your wallet every single day for the next 138 years.
Right.
Which is quite the deal. Quite the deal. It's going to outlive, hopefully, all of us. It is rare. I have to say this, though. It is rare in crypto for a project to be able to do what they say they're going to do. You know, it is rare because it is a business after all. And how many businesses do we know that have run for 136 years? There are
not many.
Yeah, not many.
Unless you're a vampire.
Yeah, exactly. My aim for this is 2 to 5 years of solid revenue. If I can get 2 to 5 years of solid revenue from Texitcoin, I think it will be well worth the investment into the project. Even thinking about how many projects have managed to survive one crypto cycle, that's also quite rare. So definitely there is risk involved in the investment, but like I said, I think the risk is well worth the reward, potential reward, if this goes the way that I think it's going to go.
Right.
Brett says 130 years, 38 years is about how long I keep my phones.
I get it. I get it.
You got a Nokia 3210.
You got one of them old Nokias as a brick.
Yeah, man. But the 21% means that slowly you're going to see this number ticking up, 22%, 25%, 30%. And that means the door is closing on you being able to get share ownership of this mine and have your own miner. The only way to get something after the door closes will be people selling their Texitcoin mining positions, probably on a secondary market. But this project is so Web 2 that the way of buying and selling miners from other people, I think, is going to be quite... it's not going to be like NFT'd, I don't think so. I think it will be very much give me your seed phrase.
You'll like to see the seats filled up faster than you will total miners because of the bonus seats.
Yeah, true. But yeah, the door's closing, so this is good. I can't wait for the FOMO stage once, because this did move really fast initially, right? This was going up percentage points, I guess, every couple of days, right?
Yeah.
So like Bobby said, we are in the middle phase now. This is he said it's the hard works phase to grind and get to the next plateau, which is good. I like the reality of it, you know?
Yeah, it's good work. It's good. And once you land a seat and you get those bonus miners, man, it's consistent income every day. So, I mean, yeah.
So if you could go back in time to when you first found this project and invested, would you have bought more miners?
Possibly, but I can tell you for sure I would have started recruiting on day one.
Okay.
That is what I wish I would have done on this, because in full transparency, I bought one miner still and I'm up to 20. So
you're a beast.
Yeah.
You're a beast. I like your honesty though. You know?
Yeah.
Honesty. Yeah.
I mean, it was just, I was like, I'm going to try it. And between teamwork and I've helped, I mean, my mother, she has 5 and she's done very little work on this whole thing. So, and she's enjoying some income off of that. So she's able to buy groceries, take a friend out to eat, do all kind of things off of it.
Yeah. Can't knock that. I mean, you saw a project you like, you saw a system that you know that you can earn from, and you did it. You know, that's the system is there. The system exists to be used and to be leveraged to earn from. You know, we have blue chip drip. I bought 2 and earned up to 75. Wow, My
What's
upline, my upline bought one and earned 140. Oh my god.
what's interesting is when you get up to 9, you become an alien and you grow a third leg.
Oh, you mean in the
On the tree, you get a third
okay.
leg.
Is that 9 if you've bought, or 9 if you just earned?
No, you have to buy 9.
Have to buy 9. Okay. So you don't have 9. You don't have 3 legs.
No, I don't have a third leg yet. I'm not an alien.
Not an alien.
There are some aliens in this project.
Yeah.
There's some guys, Richie. They've been in it long enough, and their trees are so big. They're what's called supernova status.
Yeah.
And every Saturday, their points check out, and they're earning commissions every week. So they've gotten to the point now to where they're taking USDC instead of hash.
Yeah. Which is this is going to happen. It's something that some people worry about when it comes to this kind of affiliate style, because it can become so big that it collapses in on itself, right? This can be a risk. There is risk, but I like to ride that wave. I like to pee into the wind.
Yeah. Well, the key to it is take profit along the way. That's what I've done. I mean, I've ROI'd in this, and now it's house money.
Yeah. So how fast did you ROI?
28 days when I started recruiting.
20. You documented it on your YouTube as well, I noticed.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's with the price Texitcoin was at the time, and it wouldn't it's not hard at all, man. I mean, school teachers are getting it, man, all kind of stuff. I mean, you just have to talk to people, have a little bit of a base understanding of it, and I mean, the most common way people are doing it in the States is they'll send it to Ethereum, convert it, send it to Coinbase, and then cash it out of their bank, and they go do whatever they need to do with it.
It's good. The crypto revolution of the United States has begun. You can tell, man.
Now that it's becoming a tangible way to pay for goods and services, that's where the interest is starting to peak, and people know this is not something that you just buy and sell. You can earn it, you can hang on to it. What's also neat about it is on your dashboard you can create 2 wallets. I've actually got it to where I have a portion of every daily payout goes into a take profit wallet, and the other portion goes into a long-term wallet.
A hodl.
So that's
yeah, just in case, because you never know if this hits like anything close to Litecoin. So Litecoin all-time high, $400. Say this gets to a quarter of that, and it hits $100.
Right.
Incredible.
I would not be mad at it, Richie.
No, I would not be angry. Yeah. But for price prediction on a coin like this, it's very hard to predict. I don't know if anyone here in the live would like to predict. Do I eat yellow snow? Yeah, I take risk. I eat yellow snow. I pee into the wind. Any price predictions for Texitcoin in the next 3 months? Would be a question, but it's very hard because it really depends on what's going to happen with the overall market.
Yeah, the overall market's really going to dictate this, and it's the key to it is a lot of people want to see up and to the right always, but on this, I just like payout daily always. That's what I like.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this chart is great. This is a great chart. You can see the momentum is still coming up. Possibly we can get onto Mexi. I think I have. Am I in profit? I've made 6, 7 cents while we've been talking, man. Look at that.
That's what I'm talking about.
TXC. It's not on the perpetuals, but it is definitely on Mexi. You can find Texitcoin, yeah. Texit USD, TXC Sol. Is this the one? Yeah. So if we come to this is all, it doesn't have the full chart on Mexi, unfortunately. So I can't chart it. But you can see from, oh, that's Bitcoin. You can see from just the general trend, it's by the time it hit $1, it's continued this smooth rise. This abnormally here, when it did spike from $4 up to $5, if you take that out of the equation, because that that looks like a hype buy to me. That looks like was a large excitement buy of, oh, it's actually going to probably when Bobby put out that $12 and $16 in February article, right?
Right.
People
Yeah.
bought like crazy, then realized, oh, it's topped out. And when something tops out like that, if you do see such a rise, that's 12th of September, $3. And then by the less than a week later, it's $6. It's too much too soon. It came down. This is where I think probably Bobby tried to add more liquidity to try and get it back to this kind of $5 range.
Is that in the November
again.
20th time?
Yeah. And then this is October, coming into November 20 is around about here. Yeah, it's now sitting around $3. And then since then, it's been sitting in the $3 to $3.50 range since then. And that's a good range. Brett says he'd be happy with 5. Hopefully he's looking for $8 though. $8 would be quite nice. Yeah. And
I think after tax loss harvesting is done, we'll see some pretty good price action.
I think so. I just hope that Bobby's responsible with his idea of adding liquidity to the chart, to because I've seen this with Pulse Chain. When you have a developer and the holders know that you can put money in, like Richard Hart from Pulse Chain, right? He's holding all this sacrifice funds. Sometimes he injects the sacrifice funds into Pulse Chain and it boosts the price. The large bag holders are waiting for this. They see it on chain because they're smart. And then when he adds it in, they take it out. Essentially, he's just adding it in to be taken out. So I'm hoping that Bobby realizes that it's not the best way to use his funds. The best way to do this is find the actual floor of the coin, the value of the coin, through trading and through attention of people buying and selling it. And it might be bitter to swallow. Maybe it goes down to $2.50, $2, $1.50, and then people are like, oh no, what happened to Texitcoin? It's gone down. But then at least you know that the price of Texitcoin is valued for the market. And they are not wasting, but they're not throwing too much of this revenue cash into just trying to hold the line on the liquidity. Definitely. I don't know. That's my opinion. But
well, I can tell you this, man. There's so many opinions about the coin, so many opinions about so much. I know this. I've been able to sell it. You get tokens every day. It's been good for me. So
yeah. Oh, here we have questions about hash rate. Why do you need so much hash rate when there's only one mining it? So yeah, I mentioned this earlier, because if you don't have more hash rate, then you'll miss blocks. If you miss blocks, then you'll lose transactions. If they want to make it a payment system for these fairs and for small businesses and these kind of idea with paying with Texitcoin, if they don't have a strong enough blockchain that's not missing blocks, then people will be standing there in the shop trying to pay with Texitcoin, and the transaction would fail or get stuck. Also, if they miss blocks, then that means less rewards for everyone. With more people having to get rewards, that means more transactions happening on chain, which means you need to have more miners. I think that's basically the summary of it, if it's similar to how Litecoin works. But then also definitely I think quite a lot of these mining rigs are being bought to mine other things like Bitcoin, like Litecoin.
Right.
Which is smart. I think that's extremely smart. Why not?
It's a very fascinating strategy to see something like that.
Yeah. And Texit Raider says, Bobby was very close to the owner of OFP Pulse Chain. Oh, he was close to Richard Hart, huh? That's quite interesting, because Richard Hart knows how to make a chart go up, but then he also knows how to disappear.
Is he a magician?
Yeah, he is. He's a magician. But yeah.
Well, folks, looks like it's the Crypto Arborist Mischief Show. This is interesting. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, so they work on the well, this is interesting. So this is the Crypto Arborist takeover of the Crypto Mischief YouTube channel. So so I'm a guest on here. I've got a little bit of control in here, but let's see if I can share anything. Let's see here. Nope, not yet. All right, so let's see. Comments. Texit Raider. The rigs don't work on the BTC network. They do work on the Litecoin script. Interesting. Because they are script miners, I believe they can merge with Litecoin and Doge as well. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Texit Raider confirmed that. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you, Texit Raider, for confirming that, good sir. Does anybody have any other questions about Texitcoin? Let me see. Let me see where Richie went. This is quite funny. Let's see. Well, you know, I guess Richie he just took off as well, so we'll hang out for a minute and see if he's going to come back. I think he's coming back. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Texit, I mind, man. I've got 20 of them. It's I don't do any GPU mining though with any rigs and hook them up. But I have mining seats in the Texit mine. Yeah, Brett, I hope the Chinese popo didn't get him. This is getting interesting by the second. Where did he go? Let's see. Shoot him a message real quick. I've been mining since August 1st. I was in it August 1st. Checked it out for 2 months and then started recruiting on October 1st and got ROI'd not too long after that. It took about 28 days, but it was through the bonus miners. Let's see, where in the hell did Richie go? Let me go to one of his chats and try to find him. Or no. I've been in since August 1st of this year. Yeah, not very long at all. Brett, send Richie a message. See where he went, man. This is crazy. Let's see. Oh, his computer just reset. He's coming back. Here he comes. Let's see. Here he comes. Let's see. Oh, cool. So you've been mining for over a year now. Man, that's great. You got in a year, man. You got some a little bit off of that. This would be some interesting highlights to see. Let's see. There he is.
I think I'm live, but I think my connection's rubbish.
It's all right. We've been talking about you while you were gone. Richie.
Kind of. I'm like laggy. China, man. I got hacked by China.
Do y'all see his voice and then his mouth moves? You're like a straight up kung fu movie right now.
That's all right. Trying to see. Need to fix the connection again. One of these days, man. One of these days. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny, man. You were talking about Richard Hart disappearing, and then you turned your head and you disappeared.
No.
Can you guys hear Richie? Comment if you can. Kung Pao? Yes. Kung Pao. Oh, that's good. There he is.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
all
we
right.
can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, my VPN broke.
We could tell.
Yeah, I have like 3, but the one that I use for streaming, which is quite fast, just decided to stop working. Not sure why.
It's all right. We were talking to people through the comments. It was interesting being this lonely square here on the side of the screen.
Oh yeah, because I'm the only one that can control the things.
That's right. Everybody was like, okay, what next?
Just a square.
It's going to be some fun highlights too, because I just kept it live.
Nice. Yeah, it was weird. I was just talking and then boom, it's vanished. Vanished. Well, as long as the stream's smooth now, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. But we've been live for an hour and a half, actually. It's quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a while.
Some new people coming in and out, which is good.
Yeah. Chinese police got me. Yep. They did. They did. They got me. Let's see. See, if you're interested, this is how I run VPNs in China.
Gosh.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you can use like NordVPN or Astral or any of these, Surfshark. But the thing is, if you're in China, you want to stream, there's no way it's can handle it, right? So you need to essentially have something like this, where it's tricky though, because it's all in Chinese, right? See, then you're trying to basically update proxies, but then it means it's fast, which is good. But they're not working.
Wow.
Yeah, but it broke, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's broken. But yeah, so I guess maybe we can wrap up here. I don't know.
Yeah.
China means Nepali I don't have. Ah, okay. China. 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 Have you been to Nepal?
No. I've only been to Canada. I've never been out of the country. I
What?
saw that.
I didn't know Canada was part of the U.S.
Well, that's the only time I've been out of the country. Other than that, I've never
Okay,
been out.
okay,
Went to Sault Ste. Marie one time.
okay. Where would you? Where's your bucket list?
Hawaii. Probably going over to Italy somewhere.
Okay.
I like the mountains though.
Yeah. Frankly, like honestly, I hate flying. It's the most boring thing you can ever do in your life.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there. You can't leave. You can't get out. You know, it's like a bus. Okay, you can look out the window and there's stuff happening. A plane, once you get like up, there's just you can't see anything. There's nothing to look at. There's nothing to do. You're just sitting in a tiny chair, waiting for flying like China back to Scotland. It's like travel time's about a day and a half. Like it's just
Ain't no way,
no.
man. That's awful.
Yeah, exactly right. It's just too much.
Nasty when you get
queuing.
home. Smell funny.
Waiting around for planes, queuing with other people. If you just had a private jet, might be all right, but you know. Next stream TXC giveaway, sure, can do that. Yeah, let's do this next week, Pierre.
Yeah, let's do it.
See if there's any other news to talk about and things.
Well, what we got to do is the Monday following the minor updates, and depending on how the chart goes, we could talk about all of it.
True. Yeah. So we could. Yeah, that's true. Actually.
Because I mean, he's got so much news every week, and then what happens is there's several other minor updates throughout the week. I mean, we could really bring, like you're doing this whole news blast thing. We could really do it the whole way.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good news or bad news.
Mm-hmm.
We'll break it down. Break it down.
And it would be good. It would be good, Richie, to do strategies. And also if people have questions about how to build their tree on one side or another, a good start point of who to put at the top of your tree. There's also team strategy settings, setting a long-term bag, short-term bag, when to do it, how to do it, just things like that.
Yeah, we could do a team building one. That'd be pretty. I think that'd be quite useful for people.
Yeah.
News and team building.
Because the biggest piece of advice right now in team building right now is if you can get a go-getter on one side like you're doing, you can then set your team strategy setting in your dashboard. We can go over that next week to push all your referrals to one side, and then you can really do it well.
Yeah. Good. Well, let's cap it for today. And if you talk about anything negative related, Texit will end your commissions. Oh my God. Well, we don't talk about negativity. We're positivity. We talk about reality though. Price up or down, I don't really care. It's about for me, it's about adoption and rolling out things. Like I've held, Bitcoin. Bought my first Bitcoin $2,000 or $3,000, rode it all the way up to 125,000, rode it all the way down to 15,000. Like the amount of FUD and fear when that hit 15,000, it's over. It's never going to go back up again.
Yeah, there's too much DeFi in our blood, man. It's just DeFi and crypto is grounded in reality, and again. Everybody has their own opinions, and that's fine. We just share how we ebb and flow through this, and that's really it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, me and you both, we've been in projects where they've gone to zero.
Yeah,
it happens. It does happen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's never going to happen. But I've also held projects which have completely outperformed even beyond my wildest expectations. Some high-risk crypto projects. It just takes one. You need one a year and you're sorted, right? One a year, one absolute banger of a project a year, and you're completely financially sorted. Last year, I was just looking back on my my picks for 2024 best performing projects. The one for 2024 was probably Mint Stake Share, which was an absolute money printer for the whole year. But sadly, now not a money printer. So you just need one. You need to get the right lightning striking at the right time for the right people. And
the key to it is, Richie, like we always preach, is take profits along the way.
Yeah, and work at it as well. You know, like Mint Stake Share was great because of the fact that, again, you can share it and you can earn extra from it as well at the same time, which was a great system. I hope Aaron relaunches it. All my NFTs are worth 0. Yes, Brett, almost all my NFTs are worth 0. Pretty much all of them, yeah. But that's what NFTs do. NFTs go to 0, usually. Some of them don't, though. I've got some NFTs which hold value. To be honest, 99% of things that you buy in crypto are not going to work, though. That's how, it's gambling. You're gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with that. So the comment about like getting negative, saying negative, and getting in trouble. I don't really think there's only harsh truths. I don't think there's negativity to be truthful about anything, in my opinion. But we'll see. But I've never really been a fudder. Arborist, are you a fudder?
No, I'm just a tree hugger.
Tree hugger. Okay, guys, let's end it today.
And we declare victory and claim victory every day.
That's true on suidex.org. That's very true.
Hey, guys, listen, we talked about Texit. If you want a project that's reliable, go to suidex.org. If you're new to it, suidex.org. If you want to make it easy, go to Coinbase, get yourself a big old fat bag of Sui, download a slush wallet, go to Richie's channel. If you're on my channel, go back and look at the previous videos. It's another steady form of income every damn day. Every damn day.
Yeah. Suidex.org. It's a yield farm, DEX, and passive income printer. If you know it, you know it. Definitely should be checking that one out.
Tremendous.
For sure. Okay. See you guys later. See you soon, Pierre.
See you, Richie.
I'm leaving. I'm out.